Good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 27th, and there is a song that we sing during Holy Communion that says, "Surely the presence of our God is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and grace." And it's a very pretty song, and sometimes I can get caught up in just listening to the melody and how beautiful it is, and forget about concentrating on the words. But the words have great meaning in them. Surely the presence of our God is in this place, is simply what it says, that God is with us at all times. Surely God is with me right now, as God is with you in all places. It's the second half that I wanted to focus on today. I can feel God's mighty power and grace. A lot of times when we think of power, we don't normally think of grace also, which is a gift from God. When we think of power in the terms of the world, it is often people, places, and things that have power over us and use some sort of coercion maybe to get us to do things, or at least we need to follow that power and obey it in many ways. And that's not the kind of power that God has over us. God is both a God of power and grace. A lot of times I know I can start to feel that I am not doing enough in my daily life, and that sometimes I just don't have the energy to carry on. And there's a story in the Bible about the prophet Elijah. It's in 1 Kings chapter 19, if you'd like to read the whole thing. And this story talks about the prophet Elijah becoming tired after doing battles for the Lord with King Ahab and Jezebel. He runs off and tries to hide from life in the world. And God comes to him and says, "You're about to experience my presence." And an earthquake happens, and fire comes, and roaring winds, and all sorts of powerful things that the earth can throw at us. And yet God is not found in any of those things. It says that God is found in the still, small, quiet voice that came after it. And of course, Elijah finds great strength and comfort in this still, small, quiet voice of God and not the power of the world. I saw a saying this morning on one of the blogs that I read that said sometimes courage does not come through our own power and strength. Sometimes courage is found in the quiet of our lives where we can say, "I will try again tomorrow." So as we go into this midweek day of Wednesday, let us remember that real power in this world is not found in the powerful of the people that rule over us or the systems that establish parameters in which we can live in. It is found through God, who not only comes to us through God's mighty power that takes us by the hand and leads us through another day, but God's grace, that powerful force that can comfort and guide us. Will you pray with me, please? Holy and loving God, draw me closer to you that I may better know and do thy will. Amen.